couple weeks ago or whenever it was, I was golfing at a local course.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how sometimes courses will do like tributes to like people who were like a member there, or like they maybe were on staff at the course or whatever, and they pass away. Maybe they do like a bench with their name on it, or like a whatever. At this course, they had this plaque that just had a phantom picture of this guy. And I won't necessarily say his. Well, I guess I can say his name. He's probably not. Well,
no way.
Not listening to this, but
just say it, bro.
I don't know what I was.
Oh
thinking.
gosh, is he? Oh my god!
You said he's probably not watching this, bro. Get off your old phone and listen to me. His name's Jerry Glenn, and then in quotation marks it says commish. I don't know what that means, but he lived a good life. 1935 to 2020, so he was 85. That's pretty good life. It says the golf league he was in, and then it gives a quote by him that I just want to let us marinate on for.
Are you making fun of a dead guy?
No. Why do you say it like that? I just want to get your take on the quote and see how you could apply this to your life. Like if you had something that you died and they did something in remembrance of you, and this was the quote, what would that be saying about your life? The quote just says, "It's not the wrench, it's the monkey."
Is this a direct quote from him or a quote about your life from somebody else? It's just him.
Jerry Glenn Commish is not. He also he might have been in the mob.
You were about to have an accent.
It's not the wrench, it's the monkey. Is that kind of Brooklyn? It's not the.
Nope, that's not it. Go back.
I can't go back. What do we think about that? What is that quote trying to say?
Wait. I actually want you to say it again. I think that would help.
It's not the wrench.
With the accent. I'm serious. I
Which
think
accent?
The Brooklyn.
Like I'm Jerry Glenn?
Yeah. Well, obviously, like you're Jerry Glenn, it's quoted from Jerry
It's
Glenn.
not the wrench, it's the monkey.
I like how you say monkey.
Sounds like
the
donkey. Donkey.
It's not the wrench. It's spit a little bit. This the monkey.
Oh no,
Maybe
that's
that was
Shrek.
That's kind of Scottish.
Shrek is kind of Scottish.
I don't know. Is he saying more of like monkeys? People think they started to evolve and use tools. It's more about the monkey evolving and not the tool.
Oh. No, probably not.
What? Okay.
What's your take on it?
I don't have one. I think that whoever made the plaque probably didn't know Jerry very well, and they just thought,
Whoa, that's
maybe
we'll fighting words.
You're like, maybe it's like, it's not, it doesn't matter what the thing is, it's how you describe it.
I actually
like a
do
monkey
think,
wrench.
I actually do think that
Is a monkey wrench a thing?
Yeah.
Jerry was in the mob.
Oh,
so
I need to be informed on that.
You didn't know that a monkey wrench was a thing?
No.
I think a monkey wrench is like a term. Is there an actual tool? What is a monkey wrench?
I don't know. I thought it was a thing.
I've just heard of that.
Did you know it was a thing?
Justice didn't know it was
Yeah,
a
I've
thing.
like heard of it, but I don't know what it is, I guess.
Okay.
Monkey wrench.
It's not
No,
the wrench.
it is a thing.
Okay, what is it?
It's the monkey.
It's just it's a wrench.
Let me see.
Oh, okay. Well then I don't think that's what he means, right?
So where...
It's an adjustable wrench.
Okay, we don't have to keep
No,
going
he
with
said
it.
it's the monkey, right?
Yeah, it's not the
Yeah.
wrench, it's the monkey.
So another theory. A monkey wrench is the one where you twist the thing and it clamps.
Yeah.
So it's not about the wrench and how much the wrench does, but it's about
The journey.
conforming to whatever you
It's
need.
that you can be flexible.
You can always move, yes. You can always be flexible in your circumstances.
They called him the commish. If you had a tomb, like if you died here and I got you a, not to spoil anything, but if I got you a little plaque at the golf course, what would you want your like little commish name to be.
Wait, my nickname or my quote?
It says Jerry Glenn commish. Like I think they called him commish.
Dude, I have no idea.
Would it just be like little boy or what would you want?
I hope
Reed.
not.
Reed.
No. I don't know. What would like?
The O-R.
Well, here's the thing. Did
Original Reed.
did they say commish? Was that something that they came up with after he had already passed?
There's no way they
No.
put a name he never heard of.
No.
I don't
What if
know.
I thought this was a plaque, but he was literally buried under the course there? I don't think so.
No.
Okay, you should be able to tell the difference.
It was like a rock bed with a ball cleaner on top of it. I don't think they would do that.
You're like, I don't think.
Jerry's just cleaning everyone. I don't know.
I
I
have
think
no
he's a
clue
great
what
guy. I didn't know what the quote was. I was hoping you guys had some insight, but
I feel like we gave pretty freaking insane insight there.
maybe.
I don't know. I don't know why you weren't digging those. Those were
I don't
Meg
know.
and I were kind of cooking there.
All right.
You not feeling those?
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure we honored Jerry. You didn't give me what your name would be.
I just said I have no clue. I don't know. What do you
What
like?
do people call
yeah.
you?
I mean, just like a normal nickname is like people have called me JG. That's what I'm saying. They're just
Yeah.
normal nicknames. It's nothing like the commish. What would it be if you had to give me a nickname legitimately, but it had to have the in front of it?
I don't know.
Be legit though.
You wanted to sound
I'm
cool?
dead.
You're dead?
I'm dead. You have to put this on my tombstone. I know we said I'm saying, but like in this circumstance, you have to put something on my tombstone with the in front of it.
I put like Blake's number 2.
The Blake's number 2?
Yeah.
No, it's got to have the in front of it.
I
and
would
sound
say
normal.
the number 2.
Okay. I said be serious and
Justice
you
Guard.
Where?
The number 2.
Cool.
He was number 1.
I'd put like
Well.
the second best podcast host.
Do you think that would like honor my life?
I don't know. I hope you don't die before we get through a year of pod episodes because the editing will have a severe drop off. All thumbnails, no episode. I feel like
You're only
they actually sold his camera equipment to pay for the funeral.
You're just posting thumbnails with like it's just like a 3-second video of the thumbnail. If I die
It's
with
just me and Megan, and we don't want to be morbid and tell the listeners that you died. So it's just me and Megan doing the pod, and we act like you're in the producer chair. So we're always like laughing to the background, but really you've been dead for months.
I was just about to say if I die, is Megan taking the seat?
Yeah, and you're over there. We'll have your,
Literally
we're
here.
gonna have your plaque.
But
and,
you just like always say it in
I
like
just get a plaque that sits in the seat next to me on the pod. It just says Justice Guard the number 2, and I'm always like, "How was your week?"
you're just always talking about it like what is it like metaphorically or something? You're always just like he's gonna be behind the camera for the rest of our lives.
People are like in the comments, like, "Where's Justice?" And I'm like, "He's home."
He's behind the camera where he always wanted to be.
That's where he is. Yeah, he's just gonna be off camera. I had an idea for a movie.
A movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't make it. I don't know how to make movies, but it sounds like
I don't either.
sounds like a good like M. Night Shyamalan concept.
M. Night Shyamalan.
M. Night Shyamalan
M. Night Shyamalan. Okay, what's the movie idea?
So, this isn't like this doesn't line up with like biblical concepts.
Oh,
Okay,
goodness.
I just want to preface that. But Megan and I a while ago we watched The Good Place. So this is kind of like a spin on that. Have you ever watched The Good Place?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, never mind then.
Maybe spoiler alert.
It's fine.
Okay, let
Isn't
me
it
paint
like a sadder movie?
No, it's
No, it's a
hilarious.
TV
You should
show.
watch it. It's a
Oh,
TV
what?
show.
I'm thinking of something else. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
you
of a
are.
Netflix. What's that Netflix?
I don't know, but I'd like
Movie.
to explain the movie concept.
It's like a romantic, sad. I don't know.
You're thinking of Nicholas Sparks. You're thinking of The Notebook.
I don't think so. I don't know. Because I know what the Notebook is. I don't know. Anyway, what is it?
You're thinking of Place Beyond the Pines.
Okay, let's relax.
You should watch The Good Place though.
Okay, so let me paint the picture for you, okay?
Paint it. Always takes a drink mid-sentence.
You follow,
Signature.
you open up, and maybe a guy is like, whatever it is, he's like driving home from work, or maybe he's like, lives this like really simple rural life or something like that. So maybe he like works out on the land or something like that, and you just get a sense that this guy is like really fulfilled with his work and enjoying his life, right?
Okay.
So you see him kind of like wrapping up a work day, he's sweating, he's been working hard. He's just like really enjoying things, nothing like super overt, just like life is going really good for this guy. He's like going home to his family. Maybe he's walking into their country house or something like that from the field. You see his family through the window. He's got kids and whatever, and they're at this table, whatever. So like maybe you establish this is his life and things are going really well over a couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I imagine. One day he's working out in the field. And as he's plowing or doing whatever, he sees like an injured bird, like struggling.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know if the bird's like limping and maybe it's not going to make it, or maybe like the bird has been killed.
Is this
and
a
it's
legit
kind of
idea?
Like in my head, yeah.
Like
It's
legit, I mean. Like, do you
Yeah,
actually? Okay,
yeah.
because this actually sounds sick.
And it's like, I don't know if it's been like smashed or what, but there's like a dying, struggling bird. Maybe you see it struggling to breathe on the ground or something like that. And
I
you
see the
don't-
shots. I
and
see the
you
shots in my
don't-
head.
And you don't know what's happening, but you see like confusion and panic set
Right.
into this guy's
Okay.
eyes. And so he kind of like stops and he looks inside and this is where I get lost, but I don't know if he like keeps it to himself or he like goes into the house panicked and like alerts his wife, and maybe they don't want the kids to know, but then you know that something's going on. Greater concept of the movie is that this guy has been in the afterlife of heaven and life is perfect and fulfilling, and he sees like this imperfect death enter heaven or whatever. This is like totally unbiblical. But like he's basically noticing that there's something imperfect in this life now.
Yeah, that's interesting. Dude, that was captivating. Like the way you built it up. I think that could be cool. Obviously, yeah,
It's not going to like lead people to Christ.
Yeah, no.
So
Yeah, that's cool though. What are you thinking would be
I was
like?
driving down the road and I saw a bird flatten to the road, and that's the thought that came into my mind. I was like, that would be a cool movie idea.
Your mind is a crazy place sometimes.
Oh, you wouldn't believe it.
But no, you know what? That whole intro scene, you still haven't seen Interstellar, have you?
A long time ago,
yeah,
sorta.
I've seen the first half of it.
If you're
That-
referring to a scene, I don't know.
That intro,
That's
the
like the
intro
beginning of
scene is
Interstellar.
like basically what you just described.
There's a dead bird?
No, okay,
No.
not to that detail.
he's a hard worker, country guy.
He's a hard worker. Lives on like acres and acres and acres of land. He's like content with where he's at in life, and he doesn't want it to change, and then
Yes.
it changes.
Okay, so I need to rewatch Interstellar. But I think what could be cool in this movie concept is if like maybe the first time he sees something, maybe it's on a smaller scale or something like that. Like maybe
Like a fly just flies into the
or
window.
like a bee stings him and it hurts or something like that.
Oh,
And he
dang, that
doesn't-
could be
like
sick.
he doesn't know, but like so maybe he doesn't approach his wife with that yet and he doesn't know. So then like I just think you could make it really intense and like continue to intensify, and then maybe when like the bird thing happens, he like approaches his wife, but then the audience doesn't come to know till like this big plot twist in the end that like this is why he's been concerned, is because he knows that like maybe he's not in heaven after all. Maybe he is like, maybe heaven has become corrupt.
Wait, so
again or something, and so like I don't know.
Do you actually want
I'm
the
like
movie?
kind of sounding like I don't know what the truth is.
Do you actually want the movie to be in heaven? Like you want it to be like in heaven or
in
hell,
heaven?
or is this just
like
a
what if
sci-fi?
this was
film?
like? Do you know how some? I mean, this
I
is
want it to
getting
just
into-
be a
this
sci-fi
is
Yeah, what if
getting-
it's just a sci-fi
Yeah,
film?
it just needs to be a sci-fi.
What if
film.
it's like a, what's it called?
A utopia.
Utopia, yeah.
Yeah,
and
no,
he's- yeah,
It needs
yeah.
to be like more of a sci-fi where you
like
create
he's-
your own world.
Like what's the
Hunger Games.
Harry Styles?
That's dystopian.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh,
Oh,
what's
my
that movie
baby
called?
or my honey. Thank you, darling.
something
Something
darling.
darling. No.
I don't know what
The
that movie's
viewers
about.
know.
I don't know what that movie's about. So if we're ever gonna
Don't worry,
watch that-
darling.
yeah, I don't know what that is. I think that would be super
watched
cool
that
though,
movie, did
because
you?
there would
I
be
didn't
like
watch it.
It's weird.
a lot of confusion when you sees the dead bird and you see like this panic in his eyes, and the audience has no idea what's going on.
No, that's a very Don't Worry Darling is like very that vibe. If you made it that creepy. That one is more of like a very creepy vibe. And you see it in the trailer. Like you don't have to watch it.
Yeah, that's- I
like when
haven't
she's
seen it,
smashed
but-
up against the glass. That's like all in her mind and like all that stuff. Like you know what I mean?
Spoiler.
It's not a spoiler. It's like in the movie or in the trailer. I mean, like
It's
even
not a spoiler. It's in the movie.
okay. Well, I didn't mean to say that. I
No,
meant to say
know.
it in the trailer.
I know.
But no, yeah. Even in the trailer, like she backs up and like
Yeah.
there was never a wall pushing her up against the glass. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like you could make it that creepy.
Yeah.
But I also think you could do something in a way where it was just like a sci-fi, like it's almost your own world kind of thing. But I like the idea of like, were you saying you never even let the audience know, or unless they figure it out until the end of the movie, that they're in like a perfect world, or they were in a perfect world?
So there's two ways you could take it.
Because I feel like that would bring
M.
more
Night-
attention to the movie.
M. Night Shyamalan is like a big, like there's kind of a hook.
Yeah.
Like, or like a twist almost, like something that the audience is not expecting. And a lot of times I feel like you find out later in his movies. So you could do that, or I think you could sort of onset it where like, you know, that when I imagine when he tells his wife is like immediately understanding the gravity of like, you just found something dead in this place we're living, and that's never happened before. Or so like you could do that, or you could kind of bring the audience along with that, and then the movie would be about their like the continued decline of the world that they're living in, and them like figuring that out and adapting.
Yeah,
to that.
I almost like if you could find a different, not a different story, but add a story on top of what you're thinking, and then it's almost like
It twists, and the movie's all about birds.
It's still a linear story. It's still, well, I guess it's more of a non-linear actually, if we go this way, or this route. But what you would do is like, what I see in my head is like the first 10 minutes is this like introduction, multiple scenes, but the first 10 minutes is establishing where they're at, not establishing
how
what
great
it
their
is,
life is.
establishing how great their life is, the bird scene, and then from 10 minutes on, now it's focusing around maybe something within the family or like turmoil within the family, and you draw the viewer's attention to this storyline, and then in the end, it's all draws back to, or maybe that's it. Like the family is continually like fighting or like doing stuff, and maybe they didn't even fight. They were never mad. They were never sad. They were never all this stuff.
Stuff's starting to creep
And
in.
then this whole time the audience is getting pulled in. They're forgetting the first 10 minutes of the movie. They're getting pulled into this family storyline, and then at the end, it pulls you out and like, oh
all
no,
about birds.
this was like a perfect. What'd you say?
I said it's all about birds.
Yes, it's all about birds. No, but like it pulls back to like, no, that bird was like the first sign of like the perfect world shattering, and then it was like over. But that way you could like, and I don't know, the bird is a really cool scene, but like you'd obviously need to find maybe some more significance in that if you wanted to bring it back to the end. But that's that's legit kind of.
I know. I was like, I literally saw a dead bird on the road, and I thought up that
Let's
movie.
do it ourselves. Let's do it ourselves.
I know.
Let's get a GoFundMe
Hey,
started.
give me a line from when I find the dead bird and I'll act it out. I'm
Is
the lead.
Blake the
Give
director
you a line.
and main
You
lead?
are the. You're writing the movie. You come up with the line.
Wait,
Imagine-
okay. Wait, I'm like washing up at the end of the day, and then I look over and I see this bird struggling to survive.
Yeah, wait.
But you're washing up.
Let
Are
me-
you
this is how I would-
inside?
No, let me set the scene.
I'm out at the barn and I have like a hose that I'm washing at.
No, I was about to say,
No,
let
you
me set
have
the
a
scene.
well, you pump
Farmhouse.
your own water.
Oh, no, here, farmhouse, ranch style, just acres and acres of corn behind you. There's a little faucet hanging off like the edge of the house, and you just like turn it.
Mm-hmm.
You just start washing your hands, kind of like splashing your face, splashing your face.
You're taking all my moves. So
I'm just saying, I'm setting the scene for you. And then the camera, we're side profile right here. We're side profile. Camera refocuses as we hear a bird squealing. And as you're washing your face, through like your arms, camera focuses way into the distance. Bird starts to squeal.
okay, I'm gonna have to remember all that. But all right, give me action.
Action. Do you want me to make this?
Yeah, I was gonna say have
Alright,
Justice
alright.
do
Okay,
the
okay.
sound effects.
All right.
Was that a bird? I'd be like,
Okay, there's a bird squealing.
I'm looking in the house at my family that I love.
Okay. Cut. It's too no. It's too I love the energy, but I think it's too convincing.
Also, are we doing a silent film?
I think it's too convincing that you were too scared. You don't know what's happening. You were
so
too
I'm like,
scared. It's more. You need to go. Yeah, you need to. You need to more. You need to
and
go.
then it's a musical and you burst into song.
You're like the dust.
what the flip?
It's calling me.
Yeah, I would just have to figure out how my character would respond.
Yeah,
to that.
yeah. You're more
would-
like exploring it. You're not immediately frightened.
Give me like a line
Maybe
that
we
I
should.
could say.
We're doing a lot of silent.
I go in the house and I say, "Hey, kiddos! Hey, kiddos! Run along!"
Okay,
You know?
Hey, kiddos.
I say, "What's my wife's name?"
Megan.
That's too
Thank you for reminding him.
too realistic.
What's your real name?
What are like utopian names?
What's your name? What's your name? What's the main character's name?
Megan's not good enough.
No,
to
first
be
thing that
in
pops in
the
your head right now.
utopia?
Main character's name. What's his name?
Mine?
No, the main character.
I'm the main character.
No, you're Blake. You have to play the main character. Who's the main character's name? It has to be separate. Make it better.
Oh, I can't method act?
No, you can, but you're not. You're not him right now. You're Blake right now.
What if
You haven't even
since
created
it's a
his name.
utopia, my name is him?
Ew, no. Now it's
Ew.
like too sciencey.
I'm him.
That's like, what's the
No.
in Zoolander 2? What is Benedict Cumberbatch?
I don't think I've seen that.
Oh,
What's your name? What's your name?
Why did I just think Bionicle? I don't know. Hold on. What's my name? It's got to be like Adam. Primal.
Adam and Eve. you're just thinking biblically. You're just thinking heaven and hell.
Odin.
Odin, like from Thor. You just start naming famous characters.
Otis
Oh.
and Rebecca. That's it.
Otis is kind of cool.
Otis.
His name is All.
All.
He says, I am all. He's like a non-binary.
I'm
He's like,
Otis.
Otis. Okay. Otis what?
Otis Rivenbeck.
Otis Rivenbeck. Where'd you get Rivenbeck?
Out of the brain.
Does that never cross your mind until now?
I tried to make up a new word.
Nice. It worked, and it actually sounds decent.
Otis Rivenbeck. What a guy.
Otis Riverbeck. Rivenbeck.
What did I say? Riven.
You said Riven. Otis. What if it was
Rivendell.
Otis Rivian?
Like the electric truck.
That's what I was thinking.
Otis Cybertruck.
Okay,
I
Otis
think we
and
might
what?
be staying on it too.
Wait, what'd you say though? Her name? Otis and
Rebecca.
Rebecca. Okay.
That's just kind of like a good Southern
Yeah.
wife name,
Yeah,
right? I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know.
Otis and Rebecca Rivenbeck.
Well, to me, now I see what my brain was doing.
No, that's a legit idea. And you should write a script. Let's make it, bro.
Yeah, I don't know how to do any of that. I just know how to think of things while I'm driving. Then we workshop it here on the pod.
It's a great place for it. It's a great place
I think
for
so.
it.
Hopefully, people are at least one or two people are still with us. I hope.
Yeah. Don't steal the idea.
Blake told me this morning that he had a dream that he was golfing in the PGA and I was his caddy.
Yeah.
But he was playing really badly and he somehow hit a ball into like the men's locker room. And when he went in there, there was a ball shaped like a pear.
Like a pear?
I'm like in a constant state of high.
And he tried to pick it up, but he couldn't pick it up.
No, I picked it up, but the ball was larger, and you said it was too heavy to put in my bag.
Oh, he said,
So
because I didn't want to carry it in the bag.
I wanted to.
Why was this? Why are you? Was this? Why did you like include the fact you included like I was in, like you saying I was in there like it was gonna be some crazy thing, and then it was just there was just a ball shaped like a pear in the locker.
No,
was
we were
just so
playing golf.
absurd, and
I
he
was
said-
in a PGA Tour event. I had her caddy for me, and like the men's locker room where the players would get changed was like almost like a baseball dugout. So like it had access to the outside to go in. So I hit a bad shot. I think she gave me a bad club or yardage.
Yeah, my fault.
I hit it into the men's locker room. When I go down in there's my ball, and I thought I can't play this. There's no way I can hit it out. But next
you
to
look
it, there
back
was
down.
a large golf ball that was shaped like a pear. And I was like, well, nobody else is going to play this. I might keep it. And so I go to put it in my golf bag, and my freaking caddy's like, that's too heavy. I'm not lugging that thing around. And I'm like, you work for me.
That's the whole dream.
So I shoved this ball down in there. I had to go take a drop. We started playing really bad golf.
It's crazy.
And that's
Also
the truth.
saying I'm in a constant state of high is crazy.
I don't know what, dude, sometimes my brain goes crazy.
Also, just the
Yeah.
other night, he rolled over. You did wake up, but he
Oh,
like
goodness, here we go.
he like grabbed me like he
Started
was
making out.
no, like he was scared or like something was going on. He like grabbed me really fast, and I was like, "What?" And you like shot up, and then
I
you
do
were like,
remember that. I don't know
and then you were
what
like,
I
"Oh,
was thinking."
sorry," and like rolled. It was weird.
Just out here protecting my
I
family.
do remember that.
I have no idea what I was protecting you from. I think I thought you were like falling into
No,
like
you
a
said
volcano.
no.
or
You
something.
no, you said. I remember now. You said, "Oh, I was trying to make sure I wasn't too close to the edge of the bed." But you were on
Bed
my
being
side.
volcano.
Bed meaning my daily volcano dream.
Yeah, but you were on my side.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. I don't know what happens. I don't know how I thought of that movie off seeing a bird that died.
I don't know either.
Or
Just in a
It's
constant
just
state
an egg
of
I
high.
wanted my game.
do you know what I mean?
I don't personally, but I believe you know what you mean.
Well said. Do we want to get into politics? Talk about the debate?